This year we have 3 categories. We have Leadership Award for outstanding citizens out there who are serving the community unselfishly. These are how we choose the people. The leadership category is not only successful in their family, not only successful in the community, but active member of their churches. So we have two awardees for this year for Leadership Award. And we also have the second category is Community Service Leadership Award. We give this to men and women in uniform. And they must be married to receive the award. And they're not only good husband, but they're only excellent chief, excellent deputy, excellent supervisor, because I asked their colleagues. We asked their colleagues. We did not choose them. They're nominated by the people around them. So that's why we have these people around us. And the third category is the Exemplary Couple Award. This is the most difficult because our goal is always to find 50 years and beyond. And this year we're very happy we have 53. So I want to introduce the first category, and that's the leader. You want to say something in Spanish?
All right, entonces vamos a pasar a este tipo de premiación este año. Entonces Marina decía que es muy importante porque son personas nominadas por sus propios compañeros. Entonces así vamos a comenzar la nominación.
Our first honoree for today, actually they are going to celebrate their 3rd year anniversary. They're very young, imagine only 3 years. And they will celebrate 18 days from now. They always consider God as the reason for bringing them together and why marriage will last. They put Him first. She is a Dean of Students at Bloom Trail High School and founded one of their after-school programs designed to work with young women and males in helping them to see their top potential. She works in church ministry as a choir member. Oh my goodness, we didn't ask her to sing. Soloist and church administrator for women's group. She also works very hard alongside her husband as a support as he is very involved in the community. By day, the husband is the vice president of the Pan American Bank. He is the local Bellwood Chamber of Commerce president, where there are 20,000 residents and hundreds of businesses. He's also served the Maywood Proviso Township Rotary Club and recently asked to serve on the board for the Answer Incorporated, which promotes awareness for autism. The couple attends Redeemed Church Ministries in Joliet, Illinois, where the couple resides. The couple attends Redeemed Church Ministries, and he is a deacon and a church finance administrator. They both love God, to serve and believe, and lives by the old adage, service above self. The will of the Lord, what matters most to this couple. Ladies and gentlemen, help us to welcome the beautiful couple of Christopher J. Parker and Tekara Parker. I want to ask our dear friend, our dear friend. Okay, I want to ask our dear friend, Dr. Ivor, to help us hand the plaque to this beautiful couple today. Please come here. Yeah, after this.
Okay, gotcha. You can sing. No, she can sing, I don't sing.
Dr. Ivor, please introduce.
It is our pleasure to present the Community Leadership Award to Christopher Parker and to Tekara Parker, honoring their service to the community and the life dedicated in creating an ideal family and their 4th marriage recognition day banquet, Stone Park, Illinois, October 8, 2017.
And now your speech.
We'll take a picture.
Okay, I have a picture first.
I'll picture first.
What an honor to be here. I first want to congratulate John and Marina Acevedo. Thank you so much for your vision. You can give it up for them. Give them a hand clap. Where divorce is on a decline, it is amazing that two amazing, beautiful couple have taken time out to honor the sanctity of marriage and to have so many beautiful people here for this particular event. Thank you all so much. So you may ask kind of what keeps us grounded. Well, number one, my wife is so beautiful, but beyond that, we believe in two things. One is service above self, and two, God before service. Service above self and God before service. And then we'll leave on Matthew 23:11. It reads, "But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant." And so we believe that the greatest among you will serve people, will serve God to everything that's in us. And that's the life that we have lived. And in closing, we are honored to have received this leadership award. We were told we have 1 minute, but I cut it down to 30 seconds because the food was so good. I need to get to a couch. Thank you so much for this time.
How about the song? Everybody wants to hear the song, right? How about the song?
Thank you so much, Christopher and Cara Parker. Okay, now we have the second awardee. We met them only last year at the Hispanic Heritage, but it was really a beautiful one, and since then our friendship began. Okay, together since 2000, Cesar and Cynthia Gutierrez has exemplified years of commitment, dedication, and continued mutual support to address life together. Cesar developed a specialized skill set for driving construction vehicles, and in 2005 established his own business as Chiva Trucking, and as last year incorporated as minority-owned corporation. Cynthia has pursued a business career, starting in banking in 2001, working her way up to Assistant Vice President for Regional Bank. As of May 2017, she was elected as the first Latina treasurer for the city of Berwyn, and is now serving a 4-year term as an elected official. Additionally, she is attending Kelstel DePaul for pursuing her master's degree in management. Further, Cynthia and Cesar had made it possible to give back to the community with their service. Cesar plays the bass, Cynthia sings and plays percussion at St. Mary of Cell, as you can see them today, and they've been serving it for 12 years now. They're also proud to say that their oldest son, Cesar Daniel, is also a music minister and has been playing the drums at the parish since he was 4. Together, they have 3 children. The oldest is Cesar Daniel, 15, who wants to be a businessman, marketing major, and attend NIU University. The second is their daughter, Cassandra, who wants to be a veterinarian to help aid for the animals of the world. And their youngest, Carlos, is very interested in pursuing career in criminal justice. Cesar and Cynthia are a young couple who started as a high school sweetheart, and luckily they survived and successful. And with a continued commitment, dedication, and mutual support, will live out their dreams of being the best parents for their wonderful children. Friends and family, help me to welcome my beloved friends, Cesar and Cynthia Gutierrez. Entregar este premio a esta pareja muy ejemplar. El ejemplo de ellos es inmenso porque comienza de niños, se casaron joven, pero visto esta exitosa familia que es un ejemplar para todos nosotros. ¿Ok?
Una gran sorpresa verles aquí, Cintia. Al principio no la reconocí, yo digo, no, pues si en el banco, si en la iglesia, y ahora ya en tesorera de Berwyn, tantos honores, y tan sencilla. Es un premio de la comunidad, la familia, un premio del amor de Dios para todos ustedes. Felicidades. César y Cintia Gutiérrez.
Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today, and I'd like to second that for John and Marina Acevedo. Your time and everything you do for a community is absolutely astonishing, so thank you. I was recently in St. Louis, and I was reminded about the just the impact that we have as a community. We hear everything going on in Mexico, Puerto Rico, and recently in Las Vegas. Well, in my conference in St. Louis, I actually was with a victim that was seeing 5 people shot around him. And so he reminded me, we were talking about that moment and what it was like. He was talking about his experiences. Now, he happens to be divorced, but one thing that he said came to his mind right away was his ex-wife. He called her and said, "I'm sorry I failed you." The reason I say that is because oftentimes life passes by so quickly and we're oftenly dwell on the little things, right? So it's important to cherish one another because Black, white, Latino, we're one living under God, just like this event is honoring today. How wonderful it is for people to come together on this wonderful day and know that we can have each other, one another, and spread that love throughout so that we can exemplify for our children, for our youth, not to be paralyzed by fear, but to be mobilized by love. Chicago Hispanic Community for Peace, thank you both for all you do. Ahora un poquito en español. Recientemente fui a una conferencia en St. Louis y tuve la oportunidad de estar con una de las víctimas que vio a 5 personas balaceadas junto a él. Y luego lo que me dijo fue lo que pasó por su memoria en ese momento cuando estaba a punto de quizás perder su vida. Luego dijo y le llamó a su ex esposa ahora diciendo, "Perdona que te fallé". Y lo que eso me recordó es tan corto que puede ser la vida y lo que tenemos que disfrutar. Y el trabajo que está haciendo Chicago Hispanic Community for Peace para pasar ese mensaje de servir a uno al otro. Estamos ahorita en este día tan hermoso que podemos acompañarnos aquí juntos. Solamente quería dejarles saber que hay que disfrutar la vida y estar juntos, pasar ese mensaje a nuestros hijos, a nuestra juventud, de que no sean paralizados con miedo, sino movilizados con el amor. Gracias.
Muchas gracias. Con eso te he visto una pareja virtual. Wonderful.